Pay
Com-
420, mate.
Oh, mate. I was pure confused there. I was like, welcome back to the Fozcast. I was just watching some of him there.
Is that good? I've never watched his podcast.
It's good, mate. You learn quite a lot about him there. Like his first contract at Man U.
I've seen a few clips in that. He's
Quite honest.
he said about when he was at Stoke or something, he was getting like 600 quid a week, which he thought was
Mm-hmm.
amazing, and then he was starting all of a sudden get 4 grand at Man
Aye.
U. That's the one.
So
That's the only club I've seen. I think. To be fair.
that's the one I was watching the other day. He said he got 5 grand, but
Aye.
not to split hairs when it comes to kind of football players. Just because he signed for Wrexham, I was being paying a wee bit more attention. He's saying his contract was like peanuts, like pay for my hotel, travel, which is probably bullshit, but he's probably not getting paid what he previously get paid as a professional football player, did he?
Well, nah, definitely. But because I think they're paying Paul Mullen like 4 grand a week or something like that. Proper breaking the bank for him. So for Foster, you'd be like, well, he's an established goalkeeper. You'd expect him maybe on at least a couple of grand.
Aye, you would. He probably is, but he's just trying to be dead humble.
Saying that, he's also successful as well. So he might be like,
I know that's what he said. He said, I don't need money.
aye,
No, so I think if he goes down there and he's already done well, hasn't he, with that penalty save?
aye.
So aye.
I'd be worth
Anyway,
that alone.
welcome back, everybody.
They'll come back, aye.
The law getting our way again, as per usual.
Lawyers sorted that again.
On cuffs on us, man. But they don't like to say too much about it. We're back, so hope everybody who's the 4 people who've watched it are keeping good, keeping well.
I think we're up to 20 now, or 30, 30 something.
Flying like.
Fly. Got an important decision to make. So I asked Sammy to get me 2 beers, right? I was like, I've got a keg in, a wee bottle of wine, and I said, pick me up a couple of beers just for the podcast. So she's got me these two. I was quite surprised, mate. But
Right.
would you think, like if you said to Paula, go on and get me a couple of beers, would you think she would look for in a beer?
What she did last week? She came back with 2 non-alcoholic beers.
That's a bullshit question for you, isn't it?
If you just set that up there, aye. No, Paula's usually quite good. Because one time she came back with a beer and it was called Podcast and it was like 8.5%. It was dynamite. So she's reasonably good. She doesn't like she doesn't like my farts on my breath after I have Stella, so she when I came back with Stella. Yeah, she's quite good. She picked me a wee
IPA.
IPA,
Looks for, but
IPA,
right.
an
Anything
IPA beer.
else?
Like a brand, maybe like a Brewdog or something like that, or a
Because you can clearly see the theme here about Sammy's thought, right? See if you can guess it. So that's the first one.
oh mate. I was trying to get a kegger. Craig only had one
Is
keg
it nice?
left.
I've never tried it.
It's dynamite. It's so good. Oh, I'm ripping with jealousy.
Aye,
All would pick
and
up something like that, aye.
then this wee cool looking one.
Oh, I've had that as well. Dynamite.
Not had that either. So I've,
IPA guys, I sent me.
I know, a couple of IPAs. Sammy just went into the shop and went, I like that can.
Aye.
That is purely
The Club Tropica one is a dynamite looking can, right? Tiny
Aye.
red. Because I had I spoke to Craig last week. I've got 4 kegs in the shed. He's like, get them in then. I'm like, I know, and then I didn't. And then I got to Monday. I took them in. He's like, I think I had one Club Tropica left. I'll see if it's still there. If it's no, what do you want? And he went, hold on 2 minutes, and he phoned the shop and said to the lassie, she's like, it's gone. It's gone.
it's gone.
So I've got this one. It's called Vocation. Another
Oh,
IP.
I've tried that. I've got a nice vocation glass actually.
The wee V with the snake in it.
Don't know. It just says vocation on the glass. I think I got to find my mum got me for Christmas. It was like a wee set. Like a couple of years in a nice glass.
Aye,
Yeah.
that's really good. I know it's quite similar to the Club Tropica.
Yeah, I'm going to try this one now. If you've
See, I don't know if it'll be your taste, man. I don't know if it will be your taste.
I need to get better at my pouring skills on that keg, by the way. It's fucking horrendous.
What did I tell you? I told you need to do it sideways.
Did, mate? I
Did
did.
it not work?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm maybe no leaving it long enough. I know it goes green, right? But I feel as if I left one for like 2 days in and that there was no foam at all. No foam, but it was like the perfect amount. Whereas
Aye.
I'm pouring it sometimes and it's just a fucking
You need to make sure the glasses are clean. I know you're not a tramp, mate. I'm well aware that you clean your glasses and or other utensils in the house and all that. But aye, it's just something you get used to eventually, mate. It's not the easiest thing to do, especially because the tap is so close.
Aye.
Can he? Aye,
Didn't angle it.
you'll
I
get it,
won't
mate.
let that stop me.
Aye, how's your week been? How was your week?
Better than last week, mate. Last week was a fucking shit show, man.
Was it a howler? Aye.
Aye, just pure horrible. Just work, nothing else.
What happens, didn't it?
Aye, just one of the weeks I was like, "Where am I dead, man?"
Was my life gone? Had
That's
that.
when I started pure rattling out gaming videos. I'm like, I need to just
Mate,
be a YouTuber, man.
we've been heavy addicted to that, and
I
like
know.
I know. Obviously, you're better at the whole like actual editing thing with like the podcast and the actual gaming videos yourself. But once you can get it in your phone, you can't edit it to a degree. Because I would like to
Aye,
walk the tap of one, but aye, it's addictive, innit?
mate,
You need to be
I've been editing on Share Factory, all the gaming ones,
off you.
so much quicker, man. I honestly like see the videos because I'm not editing because it's like a ranked video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not editing anything in it. I'm just adding the intro, adding the wee subscribe thing, and then the outro.
We'll talk about that in
Aye,
our. How do you get that on your own?
that's a bit of a process, man. To be fair,
Off.
um,
Aye,
send you
that's
a
the
video
back
how to do
end.
it, but because it's easy, but I was fucking tearing my hair out until I looked, just eventually watched a video on it.
It's all disk
Um,
drive, hard drive.
I'm not joking when I say it took me like fucking 8 minutes or something to edit the ranked ones, just because you're just putting them out and then exporting it and that's it. And then obviously the thumbnails and that. Anyway, I get into a bit of detail.
No, that's good, mate. This is literally for us just to catch up. There was meant to be guests and all that, but
Ah,
aye.
fuck the guests. But it's pure addictive. See when you see the numbers going up, like because we're up
Oh,
to like 2,500 views in the last. Well, actually, it's 2,500 over the last 14 days or something like that.
aye.
I'm like, oh, that's good because I'm like, I want to keep you want to keep it going, didn't you? You want to keep
Aye,
momentum.
especially the shorts. The shorts are a
Aye,
bit kind of gets you the.
yeah,
Do you know what the shorts are like? See what I'm thinking, like a real world scenario. The shorts are like a wee hang at your front, like a wee tiny billboard for somebody to see, and then the
aye,
door, like you need to get somebody in the door to watch your videos to then see if they'll hit subscribe and all that.
I know. I think that's the biggest thing for for YouTube, and it's like, see, try to get people to subscribe.
Aye,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, there's fucking who you going to watch the new like, B or fucking Call of Duty Pro. You're like, right, I get it, but at the same time, you're like, just hit subscribe, man. You don't need
Tim.
to
I know Timmy Tatman is good. He is good, but he's built his career on being kind of funny.
entertainment, mate. That's
That's
exactly all he is.
that's the only road I can't go down the being good at the game because these guys are
Aye,
ridiculously good. You're good, I know. You're alright.
aye, but
The
there's
guy who's
levels in there.
Frank. Who's Frank? Is
He's
that
a
your
legend,
mate?
whoever he is.
You've made up a profile, man.
But mate, I actually thought my first thing was like, is Kenny made up with a fucking
Oh,
an
mate.
extra email account just so he can
Just so
leave
I
a
can name
comment?
it. Aye,
Just
that'd
for
be
a bit of
funny.
context, there was a guy called Frank on YouTube who left a comment saying keep it up and you'll be the best of
You'll
the
be the best.
best.
You're the best of the best.
Of the best. Well, cheers, Frank. You watched one short video, but
Not one of
appreciate
the
it.
best. Not like up there with the
Aye,
best
top five, not best.
of the
Best
best.
of the best. Um, I've been watching a bit of the Call of Duty League. You watched a bit last year, didn't you?
I did, mate. Aye. It's mad. It's so fast paced because it can be so. I say so fast paced. It could be like a search and destroyer, any of that, or like just a team deathmatch, and but maybe more so a search and destroyer can go dead slow,
Aye.
and in the space of a minute, teams are wiped. It's just that wee tiny
So
opportunity they have,
technical,
man.
wasn't
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching a lot about one of the Call of Duty teams, Optic Texas. They're probably my favourite one. Like they watch and see. I've been watching like some of them do vlogs and stuff like that. Do you know that they're practicing for like in the headquarters or Optic for like 9, 10 hours a day? like getting coached and all that. And fuck, I'm like, Jesus, I just thought you were good at the game and you just went in and got a team. Do you know what I mean?
I feel I've seen or heard something about this before. It's no as like just sit in your room and play it. It becomes a career. I can't remember what I must have watched something on Netflix, but these people are getting like PTs, dietitians,
Aye.
they're getting pure pinned to a computer because I reckon it would lose its novelty quite quickly if you're getting told.
I think these pros though that they're it's not just about having a good shot. Like it's pure technical. It's like if you if you kill somebody here, where are they going to spawn? If I'm in this position, where will they spawn for me?
Uh huh.
I mean, it's
Aye.
it's mind boggling.
They're it's like chess in it. They're not thinking about the move
Aye,
they're playing through. They're
aye,
thinking about the 2 or 3 moves after that move.
aye, exactly.
Because I'm just like, oh, I just done that jumpy spinny.
Where's my OTS, man? Where's my sniper? Yeah, I need to dig that video out, man. Because that no annoyed me at the time because I was on the old PlayStation, right? And the gaming videos that were still fairly new, like I wasn't proper into it. But I was on a live stream and I couldn't record because it was on a PS4. You couldn't record and live stream at the same time. That was my PB,
Bit
that was my
peeved.
personal record, man, and I fucking couldn't record it. And it was 450 minutes into a live stream. And I'm like, oh, fucking nobody's ever going to see that. But it's just that bit of you. Where's my, God, if you get my OTS pure pissed at 3 in the morning.
Well, you did. No, you did.
I
No, you did,
didn't.
mate.
You know, but I watched it, have you?
No, of course I've no. I don't even remember it.
uh, aye, what else been happening?
Uh, Work, mate, this week was quite. We were up on the roof for a wee bit, man,
Oh,
which
you
was
work at
good.
heights?
Well, it's not really height. It's heights, obviously, but it's not a roof it's not a pitched roof. It's not a flat roof. But it
Aye.
was so sunny this week, wasn't it? What a week, man!
Oh, it's been great,
Honestly,
hasn't
been. I don't get obviously a lot of the sun because every time I'm in, it's 6:30, 7.
it?
But just because it's sunny, how much happier are you? Like, it's unbelievable.
I know. I was coming back to the site today and shit, I had both my windows down, like music playing. I was like, oh, it's no good in it. Normally, I'm coming back in the M8, stuck in traffic, pissing the rain. You're like, fuck's sake.
Depressing.
Yeah.
I went to I take Nipper to I had to go out. Bain's been in the bath and Paula's bathing the Bain's. I had to nip out. I've not said to you, do you know Paula had the aircon on, but it was at 24 degrees. And she had the heated seat in the passenger side on. Like that. What's going on? It says 22 degrees, man. Why is it 24 degrees inside the motor with the aircon on and the heated seat, the passenger's heated seat on?
Passenger seat. Who's in the passenger seat, Paul?
The Wayne's chair is on the passenger fucking seat, so nobody's feeling the benefit of this heat, mate. It's just warming up the metal bits of the chair. Aye, class, man. What a week. Pure quick. See, because it's that sunny, it was a dead quick week for me.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed since I've been back to recruitment, like say Monday to Friday, because it can be quite busy.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, like the week, like before I know it, man, it's Friday again. Just flies in.
It's scary. It is scary, mate, because as of next week, what are we? We're already over a quarter of the year done, mate. It's quite. I'm sitting there with my fingers out. That was, but it's good. Oh, time's marching on. Summer's coming up, but I need to kind of hold on a minute, man. I'm not. What have I done? I've not taken it in. No, like just to get a wee bit deeper, but I feel like this year, like, is a quarter of it's done. 25% of this year's done. I'm like,
What happened?
what's happened? Aye. Feel maybe slept through it a wee bit.
I know. I think as well since Bonnie's been born, I think it's flew in.
Aye, time
Like,
flies, isn't it?
I think it's when you notice the progression to her, and I'm like, ah, fucking hell, like she's pure walking about the couch and all that, like
Aye,
crawling, putting herself up and blah, and I'm like, ah, felt like fucking a month ago that you couldn't move.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Aye,
aye. My mum
Sandy's
shared a
back in work and all
video.
that.
Emerson, I think she must have been maybe two and a bit, or just turning 2 or something like that. And it's just so different. She's just her wee face and everything, like, just so different. Like, oh no,
I seen the video Paul put up. Yeah, yesterday with the Aurora Ninja dog. egg stuck to her, chocolate egg stuck to her face. Did you see it?
No, no, I don't do that social media stuff, mate. I've not even seen the video. She never even showed me the video.
She was on the couch eating quavers, and then she was like, "You've got you got a bit stuck to you," and it was like a Easter egg or something, like fucking pure stuck
I'm
to her
glued
chin.
to her face. I saw her
I'm
chilling.
like, but I seen her face, man. I was like, Jesus Christ, she's your spitting image as well, but she's
We,
pure changed.
Paul, there was a picture of Bonnie Paula sent me. She must have screenshotted it. She's standing at the gate and she's looking up.
I posted that yesterday.
I was like, that's Gav's double. And Paul, I said to Paul, that's Gav's double. And she went, I know. And then she sent me it back with like wee glasses. So, just Gavin it. Brilliant, man.
I know. It's funny, man. Like, so Sammy's always like, fucking, I carry her for 9 months and she comes out pure looking like you.
That change, all changes, mate. That changes.
Lucky girl.
Mm.
Sammy's wee granny, she's 90, right? And every time I see her, she's like, I'm telling you, fucking raging. She's your spitting image and I'm absolutely gutted about it. I'm like, cheers, Myra.
Honestly, see after the age of 50, maybe 60 as time goes, you can say whatever you want. I mean, it's fine. It's totally fine. You can't do anything about it.
No. I've like, me or you in the headlock.
Aye. You're aging, aye. I'm no.
Yo,
Could say so many terrible things there, but I'm not going to do it. It's not nice. It's not nice.
Right.
But
Looking forward to next week.
well, fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're going to shout.
Glasgow. Mate, you're right. I'm not going to say you know, right? But do you know what I think is funny about the last few, probably the last, like, fucking, well, since last January, the one at Celtic Park, and we scudded you 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since then, it's like, we'll beat them the next game. All right, we'll beat them the next game. And the next game comes, it's like, aye, we were close, we played good, but we'll beat them next time.
What you meant to say?
That final game, oh, aye, but we'll beat them the next game. It's like, fucking, just accept it. No point.
That'd be a terrible attitude, wouldn't it?
Well, I'm not saying the players, obviously, they'll know, they'll want to, they think they're in for a
Should the
shout.
fans,
The last game there, Celtic were like one of the worst I've played all season, and we still managed to beat you.
No, I don't think it's the worst. I think it's disrupting the way you play.
No, it was generally we couldn't make a fucking 10-yard pass. It was getting it away.
Happy, mate. We were ready. We were right on top of you.
Aye. Genuinely though, that's my thinking on it. It's like that's genuinely one of the worst performances I've seen us play.
Especially
Under Ange, and we still got the win.
I think it's good that again you can keep your back. How is that, by the way? Is that
Very nice, aye.
tasty? And it's just like juice, man. Michael Beale's playing with a squad of players that 13 of them can go. He's trying to work with a system that he's got, but he's not got the players to fit maybe his system. So I think it's everything's pretty positive. At the end of the day, we're no going to win the league. When he came in, most Rangers fans will be honest with you and say we didn't expect to win the league.
I've not heard one Rangers fan saying, "Oh, apart from the phone in, you get some right
fans."
But
outstanding.
I love the phone in.
Imagine you got with them the one room. Imagine you
I
got.
know.
See the next time the phone in. I'm phoning the phone in on Monday and going, "Can I get their number?" You want to come on a podcast, man? Try and get 12 of them.
Walk us through. Some of the shouts are hilarious, aren't they?
Oh, mate, they're outstanding. They're brilliant. He doesn't deserve to play on that team. 4 weeks later, played the blinder. He's brilliant. I love him.
50 million he'll go for.
You go for 50 and we'll say no. We only bought him for 100 grand, but...
You're definitely improved under Michael Beale, 100%. I seen somebody, I think it was actually on the phone, and somebody was like, if we still had Gio in, we were making. I'm like, mate, he was terrible, man. You got to the cup final, and I don't think that was anything to do with Gio, really. I think it was the players.
I don't know. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to say, but
just the way he's are playing, like he's are harder to beat.
In my opinion, he put restraints on Ryan Kent. He stopped him from playing the football that once Michael Beale's came in. He's given him a bit of a freer role.
To be fair, he's been shite.
I think Ryan Kent's been good since Michael Beale came back, mate. I think he's been really good.
No.
Aye.
Mate, no.
He has, mate. He has been really good.
No, that's the thing.
No, he has.
Right.
He's been scoring. He's been linking up play. He
He's been
shouldn't have
scoring?
conceded.
No, he's not. He scored one goal.
That's one more than he did before Gio came in. Fuck's sake! What do you mean? That's 100%. That's an infinite number more goals. You
Well,
can't
they,
multiply zero by zero and get one.
See when Ryan Kent came on loan and in the first year he signed them, genuinely getting into all the Derby games, I was like, oh,
I worried about
what I'm
him.
doing. Now I'm like, oh, he can take the ball past four players, but see if he has a shot at a balloon out of the bar, or if
Aye.
he tries to, fuck it, he tripped over his own feet and all that. I'm like, nah, he's not
He
the
does.
same.
He does. Mate. He does. He does. He does. He's no. I think he's got better. He has definitely got better since Michael Beale's come in, because he's not just trapped out in the left or trapped out. I trapped out in the left.
Aye.
He's got a merry an opportunity to roam in, and he just causes problems. But now after you saying this, I can't wait to clip it and shot it and post it the day after the film because he scored. I think he'll score. I think he'll score now because
That's what he might well score, but it doesn't mean he's been good under Michael Beale. He's no, he's been pish.
he's not being pish, mate. He's been better. He's been better than he has sit under Gio. Anyway, he's going to Burnley. He's going to a fucking Premier League side. Let's calm down. You know what I mean?
Much, 20 million.
Free. He's gone for free. He's on a contract.
But yeah, that is scandalous that Rangers have allowed him and Alfredo Morelos to leave for free, man.
Aye, and another 11 a play. Another 11.
Well, to be fair, Michael Beale came out. I think it was yesterday or something. And did you see this? And he said the only players I can't see playing at Rangers next season is Alan McGregor and Alfredo Morelos. Obviously, I think this was probably before the Burnley thing came about with Ryan Kent, but apparently he thinks that all the rest are going to get new deals. But see, if they don't, mate, that's a couple of years before he's a
Pure
replacement.
scandalous. He's better off just biting the bullet and going, get every cunt out, bring your wage bill down, let me do my thing, give me 3 seasons. Because
Rangers fans won't let him have a free season, so that's a thing. They never get that.
you can't. There's no point in trying to get short. Like, it's pure short term game for long term loss. It's just a pure. It's this what pure stuttering and stumbling in my words here. But what Ange's done is a fucking fluke. Like no,
Oh man,
no. Hold on a minute. No, like how well he's done to turn that team around in such a short time. Like it's
that's not a
unbelievable
fluke.
that he's been able to turn that team around in such a short time.
He's done a brilliant job.
You thought Rangers were going to win the second. You thought we were going to be second. Everybody thought, we'll take a couple of years, 2-3 years, and we'll be back in it. That's just what the natural cycle of football usually is. But for some fucking reason, his scouting, his ability to pick out players and fit his system and get them believing in everything that he wants is unbelievable.
Mate, he's genuinely like he's by far my favourite manager, maybe bar Martin O'Neill. But that I've seen, and even at that, I'm like, there's just something about him that's see the day he leaves, I will shite myself that we're going to go back.
I thought you agree.
I probably will, mate. I think most of
He's not been as funny lately. You know, he's no.
I think it's because of the journalists have stopped asking him stupid questions because they're just like, we're just going to rip us apart. So what's the point? Like,
Aye.
don't ask us if you heard Michael Beale's comments because he's going to be like, mate, I don't. How many times I don't listen to you?
I only like him when he's funny. Other than that, I'm not too keen. Not too fond of him.
But he's done a great job. But I think, like you said, it could, Celtic done it or Ange done it. So no reason why somebody else couldn't.
I don't think we're going to come back and win the league next season. I just think he's better off biting the bullet and going, there's no point in me holding on to these players that I'm not really.
Probably.
They maybe don't want to be here. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm not in there. I don't speak to them. But I'm just thinking that if he's kind of, well, no winning. I know he's only lost. He's only lost against Celtic. It's his only losses.
But he's definitely
you need to beat Celtic or you're not going to win the league. That's kind of the cut and dry it.
I think it was Gordon Duncan on the phone and said this, and it's 100% true. He's like, in Glasgow, one team is working miracles and the other is an absolute crisis.
Aye, all the
There's
time.
no in between. There's no like, we're looking good. Like, okay, Rangers are playing better, but they're still like, you're 12 points behind. The only chance you've got of silverware is to beat Celtic in a semi-final, which hasn't happened. Well, I know it happened under
Eh,
Hume, but
what I think it's the same regardless. But see, even if we were 3 points behind,
aye,
we're still in crisis.
100%.
It's still a fucking shambles. That's how like in that welcome
Imagine the
Wrexham.
pressure of playing for a fucking team like that, man. Like,
Mate, I was watching. It's weird how you've said that. I was watching see the Napoli game
mm,
against Milan. So Napoli obviously missed a penalty. Giroud missed a penalty, and then Milan scored. See, even like after the kick off, the player was passing the ball about, and some guy was getting pure beraded, and I'm like, I'd like to be you, mate. Like, and I'm thinking, imagine you were him, and all these Napoli fans are giving you it tight. Like, it's unbelievable the volume of hatred that was coming out these guys' move. But,
I just think, like, I always think about being a Celtic Rangers player, got to the opposite ground, especially now there's no home to the away
fans,
fans.
aye,
Like,
aye.
imagine going to Celtic Park and there's 60,000 people
They don't
booing
like you.
or screaming at you, like calling you a fucking wanker every time you try to
Aye,
put rolling.
aye.
But these people must have the fucking. But I know they'll be used to it a wee bit, obviously, better than we would, but the mentality's got to be there in it because I would crumble, man. I'd be like, oh, that's your knee, man. It's my back. It's
Who
like
is it? No Cy Ferry. Who's it? Who's that one?
Slaney. Aye,
Just saying it.
fake injuries.
You're injured, man. Scans not rang yet. No, it's definitely something there, man.
There's something there.
Definitely something there. Oh.
What do you think about Arsenal? Do you think they're going to crumble and lose?
There's cracks in the armour, isn't there? I watched the second half of that game on Sunday. I don't understand what went wrong, mate. I don't get it. Missed a penalty as well. Missed a
Aye,
penalty and then 2 minutes later West Ham scored.
I know. It's just like it's funny because like when Arsenal were ahead to what like mid-season they were flying. I'm like, I don't know. They're
They're hard
looking
to beat.
aye,
Aye.
and then they've just slowly but surely lost a couple, drew a couple. You're like, oh, they're
I did
starting
think
to pressure, aren't they?
you're annoying because see Sky Sports put stats up that make you go, oh, we 5 on Arsenal here at 41 now. 10 minutes to go because they've scored 11 goals in the last 10 minutes. Fuck all. Raging.
You get head up in the Grand National.
I got the winner, but only £3 to go to 10-1.
Yeah.
Very good. It's alright.
I put 8 horses on one fuck all.
The air at the Scottish Grand Nationals tomorrow.
Oh, is it? I'll try
Aye.
that. Either I can make my money back. I was raging, but because Sky Bet were paying out 7 places, and I thought
Mm-hmm.
I put every one of them on each way. I get a finisher at third and a finisher at seventh. And I get fuck all. I was like, can't be bothered. And
What do you mean? No, you should go. Maybe I think you get a 50 odds.
aye, I know that's what I'm saying. I should have got something back, but
Aye.
no.
Did they have a? Was a jockey on the horse? Because I didn't see it.
Aye,
I just
aye. No, if I need to place third, one place third and one place seventh, and they were paying out 7 places. So
aye.
I was like,
So you just binned it. Did he bother to talk to them?
no, no.
Can't hide it. Can't hide money.
3 pence, man. I'm not
Have
going to
you have you watched Lewis Capaldi's documentary?
mate. I'm looking at my list now. That was the next thing I had.
Was
Lewis
it?
Capaldi on that documentary on Netflix.
Have you watched it?
It's good. Eh?
Mate, it's so sad, isn't it?
He
Obviously,
definitely.
it goes full circle.
Aye.
Like, and he comes back. No, I'm pure fine now. But
Yeah, it's
most
proper
of
bad,
most
isn't
of
it?
that is a fucking crying shame, man. Because he just puts on this big brave face. And he's out in the O2, like you know like that, and can he play? Can he sing? Mate, because you see when he's talking to his dad about it, and his dad's obviously concerned and he's brought up, and he's on his phone. You see him on his phone, he's like, "Oh, you've mentioned it now, so I know I'm just going to be worse. It just is what it is. I just do it now." Like, well, no,
Aye.
and you don't just have a twitch. You don't just do that. It's a concern. You go and get looked at. You go and assess it. Go and get somebody to analyse it. He's no skint.
No. It's funny though, when he was when you see him obviously during COVID and stuff like that, and he's a global superstar at this point,
Mm-hmm.
and he's in his mum and dad's back garden in a wee hut making
Aye.
making music, and you're like, that's
Aye.
so cool, man.
Aye.
But he's
Aye,
just
it's
one of these
mad.
people. He's just always going to be likeable, and he'll never turn into a wanker.
Even his mum and dad move house.
Aye.
He's got to go back to his room. So he goes back to his room and he's taking all these things off the wall and he's like, oh, I remember when we were drinking here and there wasn't all this and this was here and blah, blah, blah. Takes it all away, packs it all up. And he's like, right, I'm no moving this, by the way. Like, somebody's going to come take this. I don't do this. Like, class. Because I was thinking that. I'm like, that's no way he's that fucking tight-fisted. He's no paying somebody to come take his stuff.
Aye. He's brilliant, man. Rubbing shoulders with fucking Ed Sheeran and...
His new album's not done great, eh?
I didn't even know he had a new album, mate.
There you go, mate. That's a guy who I'd have wiped his arse for him at one point.
You were obsessed with him at one point, weren't you?
Obsessed, mate. Absolutely loved him. He was the music he was making was just so different and so unique and so recognisable. Even now, there's a song on the radio. He's got a new song at the radio. And you can tell it's him, but I don't know. Like,
I think there's somebody influenced him now.
Maybe there might be, mate. But in the same sense, like, what made you unique and special and brilliant, and eventually you kind of go, right, mate. Well, I know I could listen to that song 3 albums ago because you've done it for that long. I think what makes somebody truly, truly great when it comes to music is they're more diverse. But you see, to be fair, I've not even listened to the album. There'll be about 4 or 5 tunes that are so different. Because what was the song that he done that was quite a dancey kind of...
Bad Habits.
Aye, that was something that was like, fuck me, like, that's amazing, like, because it's so different. It's what it is. It's a wee bit more upbeat, a wee bit more...
Aye.
Do you like
Palanatini?
Mm-hmm.
So Palanatini's probably like, I've always loved him. But his first album came out and I thought, this is brilliant, like really good. Second album came out, I loved it again, but it was, mate, his thing with albums is he wants to make a completely different album every time, rather than just sticking to a style that he, like, which is fine. He also is trying to keep,
because people have got their tag, like you can tell where it's on. So I can't remember what the name of his new song is, but you hear the strum of the guitar and you go,
that's it.
I know that is. I know who that is.
But Palantini's second album was like, it's like fucking like kind of country, like jazzy or something like that. It was dead weird. And then but the album he brought out there, I'm like, what the fuck is this? There's 2 songs in it I liked. And I was like, the rest of it's no pish, obviously. I'm not a music, to me it was
I don't work in the biz. I don't work in the business myself.
But there's one song, it's just weird. It's like somebody's just talking all the way through. It's not even singing. You're like, what is this? Like, who's listening to this?
Aye. Well, what about the Kanye West Jay-Z one with Will Ferrell in it for Blades of Glory? When it's just him talking, it's like, I don't know what it means, but it's provocative. It gets the people going. Like, something like that. I was like you feel like you've skipped a song. I was like, a feelings in it. And that's good on.
Aye, it's bizarre.
He did make a good comeback, Palanatini, for a bit there, didn't he?
He brought out recently. As I say, he brought out a couple of songs. Probably, maybe like 6 months ago.
Aye.
And he was, but I think he's just all about partying, and he just lives in America now, I think, and fucking...
Mate, he can live off his music now. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say so.
I always do that, don't I? He can do it once, maybe I don't know. No accountability. No accountability. None of this is true facts. Right, there's one thing that we both spoke about.
Right.
Chat AI, yeah?
Oh, right.
Did you win the lottery?
No, mate, I didn't put it on.
You're fuck. What's the point then? Aye, of course I did. Right, so I put the Euro Millions on Wednesday the 20th with numbers that I had queried and pressed the Chat AI thing.
Letting people know your secrets, mate.
Well, this is what we might do. I might be coming on here tonight and you're going, I've won 20 million. I bet you have, you fly bastard, didn't you? That was going to fall back and there's going to be a big beautiful...
That's not even a wall, mate.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
a green room.
Oh, you got one of them? Fancy. Right, so It was the Euromillions I'd put on Friday the 14th April with the most picked numbers that had came out, and I won £2.80. So I thought, oh, this is obviously the best thing ever. Sunday the 16th April, I got the results of my purchase on Sunday the 16th April. Wednesday the 19th April was my lottery one.
Uh-huh.
The numbers dropped. The most picked numbers since the lottery began are 23, 25, 30, 33, 38, 40. On Wednesday the 19th April, the draw was 25, 7, 22, 47, 54, 50, 37.
Right.
Hee-haw.
Fuck all. Although it's obviously the most common that I've been out of. How long has the lottery been gone? 25 years, 30 years, or something like that?
Maybe the
more.
lottery. Maybe the lottery, aye. I think it takes it since they added the 10 extra numbers.
So, yeah, it's still, okay, there's maybe statistically a better chance that they're going to come out,
Yes.
but what's still the odds?
Aye, I know.
I mean,
If you got the numbers, I think they said the star numbers were
3 and 8 or something like that.
well, it was 11 and 10 and 11.
Oh.
But the numbers that came out on that April 18th draw were 7, 21, 23, 35, 37. So back to work Monday then, aye.
Aye.
Okay.
I don't know, I'll upload a couple. Maybe see how a live stream goes tonight and see if we can just make money off YouTube.
Well, might take something heavy viral, wouldn't it?
We need to gain, what, 955 subscribers.
999,000.
Plus another 3,500 hours of watch time.
Aye. Well, I mean, if everybody in the world just watched it for 10 minutes, it'd probably add up to it, wouldn't it? See, if I say to you outside of technology, what is the most recognisable brand outside like your Apple, Google, Microsoft? What would you say is the most recognisable brand?
Nike.
Ooh. It's not.
No. Is it? Right, try and guess it, right?
There you go, I'll guess.
Give me 3 guesses from now.
Right, but whilst you have a quick thought about this, boy my work, JP, he's was an area manager in the Leaving Valley just around from me, mate. The food's good. And he's like, I'll see if you can get you it and all that. So I can't say a second name, that is a hard name to say, man. And it's weird because that's no JP's name. Anyway, we Jacqueline, what a legend, man. She's got the wee hookup. Got us a wee discount code. The breakfast down there is dynamite, mate.
Where's that?
It's a big buffet, the Leaving Valley, just in the road face. they do this breakfast, whilst you're thinking about this. We went in, me and Paul, I think we were rough. My mum had the beans, we went down to get something to eat. And normally it's just a big fry up. But there was this like mad breakfast pizza thing the guy had made. It was so good, mate. Like, I actually still think about it every now and then. And Paul is out doing the garden and I'm like, come here, how good was this day? Like, I had black pudding, hash browns, a scrambled egg in it, and I don't know, and a barbecue sauce. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Tried it, I'm like,
yep.
Keep going with that, mate. Give me hundreds of that, loads of it.
You say it's like pizza?
Aye, mate, aye, it was like a pizza, aye. So my Jacqueline with a hookup, can't wait. Didn't tell them about it. Right, most recognisable brand, mate.
Disney.
No.
Is it a brand or an organisation? Maybe like a brand, like a clothing brand type?
It's not a clothing brand.
Right.
No. It's a brand. What?
FIFA? No, like
No, that's a good shout, but no, it's, you want one more guess?
Kind of struggling a wee bit, to be fair. Give me it.
Well, the brand I'm talking about sponsor things with FIFA.
Sponsors FIFA.
Aye, like you see this brand quite a lot associated with FIFA. No, the game, like.
Aye, like the organisation.
Have a wee think. Just yes or no wee think. Without saying.
I wish this was live and somebody could comment it.
It's not who wants to be a millionaire, mate.
Can I phone a friend?
If you're very quick, mate, phone somebody, go for a buzz, yeah.
You're going to do the whole Chris Tarrant thing? Say, hello. I'm live on air. Please do not swear. Right. I'm going to put you on loudspeaker.
Right,
Right, can I ask?
you ready? Outside of technology, i.e. Apple, Microsoft and Google, what is the most recognisable brand in the world?
There's multiple choice because I won't be able to snap it.
Right, okay, right. Is it A, Adidas? Is it B, Pepsi? Is it C, Coca-Cola? Or is it D, Disney?
Um,
10 seconds left.
I'm told.
We're going to have to let you go in 5.
Final answer. Did Pepsi?
Right. No Pepsi.
Coca-Cola in it?
Coca-Cola.
Never thought about that. Oh well, thanks for that. I've lost my million now.
Devastation.
Okay, bye.
That's because he didn't put the lottery on, he lost $1 million.
Coca-Cola, but when you think about it, it's like, obviously it's Coca-Cola. Like,
No, it's not obvious, but like it's everywhere all the time.
that's what I mean.
It's
It's like,
never no far for like Christmas time. So I went,
Christmas
okay.
is sponsored by Coca-Cola, innit?
And it's brought to you. Well, Santa used to wear a green suit.
Aye, that's right.
Hashtag history, man.
Have you seen how big Coca-Cola is in Mexico?
Mate, people used to travel from America to
Aye.
Mexico to get like Mexican Coca-Cola. I don't remember that with me. Probably a Joe Rogan thing in it. It's probably something we've seen Joe Rogan
Probably.
with beef. Because maybe I've seen it. There's an American guy that does YouTube videos. Maybe I've seen it's this, and he went down to Mexico to try it. It's just the same, but maybe it used to be different.
Well, I think the rumour was that they made it with coca leaves, didn't they? So it was like there was Coke in the Coke.
Well, I think that definitely used to be cocaine.
Probably. It would make sense. That's probably why people were so addicted to it. You know what I mean?
Maybe they made it with sugar cane, like pure sugar cane rather than
maybe.
sugar. Maybe something like that. Maybe.
But Coke's, I wouldn't even say Coke's in my top 5 drinks.
No. As of late, I just watched a video yesterday about Prime Energy.
Have you tried it yet?
No, mate. I done that. I filled up the van on Friday, and the petrol stations that had cans of Prime Energy. No, the sports one, the caffeine one. £7 a can they wanted. I'd picked it up, and I went like to myself, are you really going to pay? And I was like, no.
But you wouldn't even pay £7 for a can of beer.
No.
I mean?
Well, it depends how nice it is and how strong it is. But but anyway, I put it down, but then I watched the video. It's put me at that. Watched that video, and it put me off buying Prime, Monster, and a couple other ones, purely because see the caffeine in that and the stuff. It's all synthetic. I thought they managed to
extract it.
Aye. There's only one that it was naturally occurring stuff for Gunara beans, and it's a ghost something. Don't know what it is.
I know, I've never really been into energy drinks, to be fair.
Lately, mate.
Are you?
For a while, mate. Just get it saved me making a coffee because I'm lazy.
Oh, and working that you talk about?
Aye.
Nah, I went through a wee spell when I worked in the town. My first, I worked in LA Fitness. There's a wee Tesco on Argyle Street.
Tesco's best.
If I was on an early shift, I'd be like, I'm just going to run and get. It was always a can of Rockstar I got. It was a bright blue can. It was a beautiful one, blueberry and something.
It's full of sugar, but aye.
Really bad.
I only like the sugar-free ones, but see, to be honest, mate, there is nothing that beats the smell of coffee, man. See that
I know.
freshly ground coffee beans.
Some people do that. See when they're selling their house and all that, they'll like boil a pot of coffee, just so it smells of coffee.
Aye,
Mate.
but see, coffee in itself. If you go to buy a house, buy a car, make a big purchase, they'll always offer you a coffee because you're more impulsive when you've had caffeine. You're more statistically more likely to make the purchase purely because you've had caffeine. So just watch out.
My coffee back. No, you got a tea.
That's how when you go to Arnold, when you go to Arnold Clark, there's a coffee machine now. They always offer you a wee tea or a coffee.
That's smart, isn't it?
Clever, mate. Clever.
Clever clogs.
I know. Right, you done here? You any more? What else you got for?
Just none, mate. I'm just
don't feel I'm trying to rush you away.
No. I was going to say about that Prime thing. It's kind of see the hype around it. It's actually put me off wanting to even get it because I'm like, I can't be asked to do all this.
I did want it for a wee while. I did want to try it purely because everybody else was trying it.
See, I remember the first day it got released and all the videos were flying about people queuing outside Lidl.
No, when I did that.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Like queuing, sleeping on the street the night before?
No, they weren't. That's lies.
They were?
That's marketing, mate. They've been paid to do that.
Right, well, there wasn't a Prime person that was posting it. It was people walking by.
Wee Jimmy.
Aye.
Who's been paid off Prime.
Well,
but they two don't own Prime. They two have been brought in. They're just a face of it. I think they only own a percentage share. The amino acids in the sports drink is all potassium, which is not good for fulfilling the electrolytes that you require after losing the electrolytes. Aye, it's just for Wayne's, mate. It's just geared towards Wayne's because it's
Logan Paul, KSI.
It's KSI and Logan Paul. It's bright colours.
Yeah.
Aye, they're brilliant at it, mate.
It's a marketing masterclass. I know.
Absolutely love it. Tremendous. Good on them. Just jealous.
They're a pricks. I'm going to fight Logan Paul when next boxing fight.
Oh, mate, I forgot to tell you, man. Next week this is sponsored by Prime.
Mate,
Two's with the hats, t-shirts. Like, I pure love Prime. Prime's the best, man. You know got Prime? Prime it up, man. Come on.
We need to get
I've got Amazon Prime.
Darren Connell back on, by the way. He started a new podcast. I think it was like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
One before, but I've been watching his other one he started called Straight White Whale. And he was I'll not tell it because he did say he would come back on, so try and get him to tell it. But he tells a story about meeting Lewis Capaldi, and I was pissing myself, like proper pissing myself.
Brilliant, man. Right, we'll hopefully get him on then.
Don't watch it, go and watch it, but it's brilliant, it's really good, but we'll try and get him back on. Tell the story.
That's your guy.
Aye.
You pure hated that I got on with him so well, didn't you?
No, not at all.
Me and him, he was on here for actually like 2 weeks ago or something for something to eat.
Was he?
Aye, breakfast burritos we had.
Right, I'm away, man.
Big giant breakfast burritos. He had mine and I had his. So.
You did a whole lot of games feeding each other thing?
No. He had a muffin, then I had a muffin. Anyway, terrible stuff. Right, see you soon, Darryl. Don't be put off for that, darling, please.
Right, next week, catch you in.
See you now.
Bye-bye.